Today, we're going to be going over how to insert text, shapes, and lines in Google Slides. You can see that I'm already at an opened Google Slides. I've already changed the title, which you should have learned how to do in Lesson 1. So now we are going to insert some text boxes like you see here. I'll go ahead and get rid of these so we can start with a blank canvas. You can do an insert text box two different ways. There is a location in the toolbar that looks like a T inside of a box. You can click on that and you can click and drag to make the text box any size and shape that you'd like. You can let go and your text box will be there and you can begin typing. Another way is to use the Insert tab. You can go to Insert and then find the word text box here, click and drag to make your text box. To resize it, if you're not happy with the size that you have it at, you can use the squares that are around the corners and sides of the text box to click and drag to resize it. You can change the orientation by using the circle at the top. By clicking and dragging, you can rotate it any way that you would like. You can click it and drag it and drop it at any time to relocate the text to a location that you prefer. And you can do further formatting of your text using the toolbar at the top. Next are inserting shapes. The shapes can also be found in the toolbar right here. You see there are a variety of shapes, including all those that are here. There are arrows, callouts, and even equations for math. You can click on any shape that you like, click and drag to make it any size. Once again, you can change the size once you have inserted it by clicking on those boxes surrounding your shape. You can change the orientation by using the circle at the top to change the way it's shaped on your text. You can change the color by changing fill color and the border color. You can also format it to go behind the text. As you can see, our text is hidden by our rectangle. You can do that by right-clicking and then choosing order. You could choose send to back or send backwards, and you'll notice there are keyboard shortcuts for this as well. So once we send it backwards, it is behind our text instead of covering it up. The next thing is to insert a line. You can do that here in the toolbar. You can choose the line type that you like a line, arrow, elbow connector. You can also do this by going to the Insert tab. You'll see shapes over there as well, and line is here at the bottom. So I will choose arrow, click and drag. You can adjust the thickness of the arrow by going to line weight, and you'll see it is a bit bigger now. Once you have inserted the arrow, you can always click on it to move it around, and you'll notice these purple dots will kind of let you snap it to a certain location. You can use this to make mind maps and all kinds of things within Google Slides. And all of this can be edited by your students. If you share the document properly with them, they'll be able to do drag and drop activities and all sorts of things.